Hey everybody, Hector Castillo here. So this video I want to teach you how to have more organic conversations when you're texting girls. Like you match with her on Tinder. But this also applies to in real life too. But I really want to help guys who are struggling with what do I say next or what do I even talk about? And I want you to understand that there isn't a specific thing that you need to talk about with a woman. What you need to have is the skill of developing threads or expanding threads. I know this sounds incredibly nerdy, but it's the best way to describe it. You know, when you're on like a forum or like YouTube comments or on Reddit or wherever you're lurking, right? And someone makes a comment and then someone replies to that comment and then someone replies to that reply. And it's a deepening of the conversation. And usually it skews away from the original comment and is a long drawn out conversation about the previous comment before it. This is how good natural, what we call natural organic conversation works. When you're talking to someone and you naturally flow into this conversation, it's not natural, it's not organic, right? It was built by a personality that you brought to the table and she brought to a table. And you just happen to, be interested in similar things, right? And so that conversation makes it really easy. However, if you are a good conversationalist, you can make this work with any personality, with any background and values. And this makes you a people person, right? It's a skill you can develop. So you can have cool conversations with girls that you normally wouldn't have chemistry with, but you're able to develop chemistry with them because you learned how to recognize what topics are good and what topics are bad. So when she makes a comment like, oh, I'm from here, let's say you're from the area. Oh, so you must have went to this school. Or you can say, hey, I love going to that ice cream shop around the corner of, probably where you know. And if she recognizes that and jumps on it and goes, yeah, I love that place. Okay, now you have, oh, I'd love to give the chocolate sprinkle dingle wingle flavor. And she's like, oh, yeah, I love that too. Or she's like, oh, I haven't tried that yet. You can make stupid crap interesting because you're constantly adjusting to what the person is replying to, and if they seem interested in it, you jump on that. Now if you find that they're finding it boring and it's not going anywhere, you got to find something else to jump on. It doesn't have to be anything interesting. You could just be like, hey, have you watched that new show? Just come up with anything. It's not the topic you bring up, it's the topics you evolve from that original topic that makes it interesting conversation or a boring conversation. So that's the basics of expanding threads in conversation. Apply that to your texting conversations and things will go better. And if you want more tips like these, check out my book, What She Really Means, in my description or in my bio, and I'll teach you everything about texting girls.